What's up, everybody? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm actually sitting in a coffee shop. It's probably a little bit loud in here, but hopefully you can hear me well enough to understand what I'm saying. So I started an episode series a long time ago called Morning Joe. I'm going to change the name of that to Morning Break for various reasons. I'm going to try to give you this show at least twice a week, maybe 3 times, and basically what it's going to cover is exchange rates in Thailand primarily, somewhat in the Philippines if I have questions on that. I'll provide you with the dollar to peso conversion. Also, it will cover any big breaking news that has taken place that's pertinent to travel. Like there was some major news that took place in the Philippines this week. It should be addressed, but not on this channel. This is a travel channel and it doesn't really have anything to do with travel. So any big breaking travel news, which I don't currently have this week. And also I will address some of your comments on here, and we'll talk about them openly and in a public forum, a little more public forum than just the comment section. So stay tuned, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's start with exchange rates. As of today is July the 27th, the US dollar will buy you 33.4 Thai Baht, which is a little bit better than the exchange rate was when I got here. The Australian dollar will get you 24.7 Thai Baht, and the pound, the British pound, will get you 43.8 Thai Baht. That will give you a general idea of what your exchange rate is looking like in your home country. If you are from a different country and would like to know the exchange rate, you may go to www.xe.com. They have the most up-to-date current live exchange rates of any website that I've currently come across. They do a good job of keeping you informed, and that's where I get all my information from regarding exchange rates. So normally at this point would be when I go into the news that I had regarding travel, but currently there is none. Probably what I'll do in the future is give you up-to-date health advisories. We'll talk about some things you need to do before you travel if there's any news around it. But for right now, I'm just going to jump straight into the comments. If you did not catch yesterday's live stream, guys, I asked for some feedback regarding a closed Facebook group and a live stream, a dedicated live stream, once a month, maybe twice. Probably having some special guests on there, various people, but I think Steve wants to be involved with this. If you know Steve from the Pattaya videos, you'll know that he has quite a bit of experience and expertise here in Thailand, and he wants to be a part of the live streams as much as possible. And I want to know what your guys' opinion is on that. So that's where I wanted to start with the comment section, because the first comment comes from a guy who says he would be interested in both the live stream and the Facebook group. And then he also asked about a town called, I believe you pronounce it Jomtien, which is a small town next to Pattaya. My plan is to visit that town in a few weeks. If everything goes according to plan, I will do that, and I will provide more information for you, Jay, on Jomtien. The next comment comes from Stefan, and he says that the duo, Steve and myself, would be good to see live or recorded, but he, as well as a few other people, have said that they don't do Facebook, which I'm very surprised. Facebook is a very, very good way to communicate, particularly with Facebook Messenger and these groups that you can form on Facebook. I would encourage the people that do not have Facebook to start a Facebook page and keep it private. You don't have to make it public, but at least then you would have the access to me via Facebook Messenger and via the group that I'm going to start, if you so choose to participate in that group. I believe it will be a benefit for you, and I also believe Facebook and Instagram, when used properly, are good ways to pass along information. The next comment comes from a commenter whose name is YM. He says he's single, lives in a $400 small condo in Pattaya, and his monthly cost of living is around 3,000 USD. He said Hua Hin was slightly cheaper. He does not go to go-go's, rarely goes to bars, and eats very cheap. Thailand is not a cheap country unless you want to live like a Thai. I agree. Same way with the Philippines. Anywhere you go in Southeast Asia, pretty much, if you want to live a Western lifestyle, it's going to cost you a Western budget. It's just the way it is. Something definitely to get used to. Now, the reason he spends so much money, I'm not going to go into. You can read that in the comment section if you would like. But he brings up a very interesting point. I finally got someone to agree with me regarding cost of living. I did a video a long time ago called Income and Cost of Living in the Philippines 2018. This was in my How to Be an Expat in the Philippines series. There's a playlist on that you can check out. And he says, Edo says that's right, the cost of living is what you want it to be. And it is. It really is. It's whatever you want it to be. There's another comment in the pronunciation of Pattaya. Fidelity says that it's Pattaya, all short vowel sounds. So Pattaya. I'm thinking that's how you say Pattaya, but I don't know. According to him, that's right. And for my final comment today, I would like to bring up a very good one. This comes from AI. He says, great video, question please. I will be in Bangkok 12 days. During that stay, I plan to visit Cambodia for 3 days. After that, I will return to Bangkok for 3 days for a flight back to the US. Will I encounter any problems? My response to him was, you need to contact immigration because I do not have the 100% answer for that. However, I can tell you with absolute certainty that the visas here are tricky. I would think that there would be some type of mitigation process you would have to go through with immigration in order to be able to do that. Because typically you can't leave and return on a tourist visa. I do know that. So that's something that you would have to check out. That's all for this episode of Morning Break, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, this will be coming 2 to 3 times a week. I hope it's helpful. If there's anything additional you would like for me to add to this series, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.